Hey, we have a lot to get done, so let's run through this intro really quickly. We are ranking 300 different Disney songs, about 14 and a half hours of music. This playlist was curated by yours truly, the resident big Disney dork. I've never really formed an opinion regarding what my favorite or least favorite Disney songs are, so this is going to be really interesting. I have no clue how this is going to turn out. As far as making the playlist, priority is obviously given to songs from Walt Disney Animation Studios feature film, but there is an effort made to include content from a wider range of Disney projects, including Pixar, Disney Toon, DTVA, live action stuff originating from the theme parks. I even threw in some stuff from the stage musicals, from video games. Really, the only major exclusions are the live action reboots, as well as the live action Disney Channel stuff, so like High School Musical, Hannah Montana, that sort of thing. Because I don't like those, and I don't want to talk about them. If you're interested in what the exact metrics of the playlist are, here's a pie chart. I will not be playing the actual music here because of copyright, but I have made a YouTube copy of this playlist that you can find on my channel, which you can use to listen along. Or just listen to the songs you maybe don't recognize. Definitely don't listen to all 14 and a half hours in a row. If you only want to, if you want to skip this old stuff and just jump to Disney Renaissance or the newer stuff, or you just want to look for something more specific, the chapter should totally help you do that. I think I'm going to have it split up by major Disney eras, so you could kind of find what you're looking for fairly easily, hopefully. They're all organized by release date, so we are starting with all the old stuff. So let's get started. Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf? This is the first big, popular Disney song, from my understanding. It's what made Disney songs a thing. And it's cute, it's catchy, I don't mind it. Obviously, it's at number 1 on the playlist right now, because there's not a ranking with only one song. Let's jump to Snow White. I'm Wishing / one song. This is the opening number over the wishing well. Well, it's definitely better than Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf. Just gonna make that blanket statement up top that one's better. And we're gonna keep going. I can't spend this long on every song because there are 300 songs. Whistle While You Work. This one kind of gets annoying. There's not that many lyrics, right? It's just whistle while you work. Da-da-da-da-da. I try to only include songs that actually have lyrics, because for me, the best part of Disney music is the sing-along ability. It's fine. I think I'm Wishing one song is more interesting, and probably Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf is also more interesting. Whistle While You Work, early bottom spot. Okay. Hi-Ho. Obviously, this is the main dwarf song. This is probably the most popular song from this movie, right? It's good. I like it. I'd put it above Big Bad Wolf. It's fun, but nothing spectacular. The silly song, the dwarf's yodel song. A song where the lyrics are meaningless and the song tells you that. It's cute, it's fun, I like it. I like it more than Whistle While You Work. Maybe even more than Three Little Pigs. Not more than Hi-Ho. Hi-Ho's iconic. Big fan of Hi-Ho. Although I'm realizing early on, I'm Wishing and one song might be my favorite songs from this movie. Well, we only have one more song left. Someday My Prince Will Come. It's fine. It's this is the one that you hear as opposed to I'm Wishing when you think of the Snow White love song, and I'm that's fine. It's good. It's better than Whistle While You Work. It's a sweet song. I'm not gonna put it above the silly song. I think the silly song is just way more fun. But above Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf, sure. Alright, onward to Pinocchio. When You Wish Upon a Star, instant classic. Yeah, nope, early lead, When You Wish Upon a Star. I will, it is the anthem, the Disney anthem, and I think it's totally deserved. It's just so nice and wholesome and encompassing of kind of what Disney is going for as a brand. Little Wooden Head, the version of this song with his vocals, is not on iTunes. This is just the instrumental, and I bought it thinking there would be vocals, and then there weren't vocals. We're gonna rank it assuming that it has the vocals from the actual film. It's such a cute father-son song before the son actually becomes a son. I like it. It's delightful. Better than Whistle While You Work. I think I even like it more than Hi-Ho. I do. Give a Little Whistle. This is Jiminy Cricket's other main song. Whistling song again. Both of the first 2 Disney movies had whistling songs for some reason. This one's cute. I like it. I might even like it more than Little Wooden Head. It's just sitting here thinking about it. I think I do. I think that makes it easy because I don't think it's better than I'm Wishing Your one song. Hi Diddly Dee, An Actor's Life for Me. I'm not a huge fan. It's good. It's fine. It's jaunty. But I don't have much feeling for it. I think I actually kind of like Whistle While You Work more. I think Hi Diddle Dee is the new bottom spot, and I'm going to leave it there. Alright, I've Got No Strings. Obviously originating from Pinocchio. but some might know it from Avengers Age of Ultron. It's fine. It's a fine song. I'm kind of sick of it. I feel like it comes up on my playlist more often. It's better than Hi Diddly Dee. It's better than Whistle While You Work. That's as much credit as I'm going to give it. And is that it for Pinocchio? That is. Moving on, Dumbo. Look Out for Mr. Stork is really cute. It's the little opening number to Dumbo where the storks are just dropping off all of the new babies to all the circus animals. And it's very cute. I love it. I love this song, actually. I might even put it here, in between Give a Little Whistle and Little Wooden Head for now. This song, Casey Jr., is grouped together with a bunch of surrounding instrumental tracks, a bunch of score surrounding it. But we're mostly talking about the lyrical Casey Jr. The Casey Jr.'s coming down the track with a smoky stack. I like Disney music, and I like singing. There's going to be singing in this video. It's just going to happen. I like it more than Big Bad Wolf. First sad song of the run, we have Baby Mine. This song is a lot. A lot of emotion in this one, and I'm a big fan of Disney movies making me cry. So we're gonna get Baby Mine a big, just immediate bump. Yep, new number one. Baby Mine, new number one. It's gonna be fascinating to see how I determine the new number ones as we go along. Pink Elephants on Parade. This song's trippy, which I like. Good choice to be trippy, and it's fun. It's a little long, if anything. I don't think I'm as in love with it as some people are, but I think it's certainly better than Casey Jr. That might be where its run ends, though, just being better than Casey Jr. Okay, we have reached one of the four horsemen of being problematic. When I See an Elephant Fly, a bunch of white voice actors doing very stereotypical African-American voices, and it's very bad. Very negatively affects my enjoyment of this song, which is a shame, because the song itself is kind of a banger. It's better than Someday My Prince Will Come, and it's better than the silly song. And it's better than Hi Ho. Probably better than Little Wooden Head, too. Like, again, the song's a banger. The song slaps. But it's so yikes. Next up is Bambi. Little April Shower is the only song from Bambi I have on here, because it's the only one that I really remember. And it's nice, just the drip, drip, drop, little April shower. Dun, 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 dun. Where are we slapping it? You're fine. You can go above Whistle While You Work. There. Okay. Next up, Three Caballeros. From the Three Caballeros. I love this song, actually. It's so delightful. I mostly love it because of the Epcot ride. Very fun, delightful. I love Jose and Panchito. They're the best. And this is just a delightful little number. Honestly, I kind of dig it more than I'm Wishing in one song. It's so fun. It's so bouncy and delightful. I'm a fan of the Three Caballeros. Okay, this is our second of the four horsemen. We have Zippity Doo-Dah from Song of the South, known for its appearance on the Disney ride Splash Mountain. It's, again, a delightful song. I'm a big fan, but the movie it is from, big yikes. But Zippity Doo-Dah is such a good song. I'm such a fan of it. You know what, I think you can go right there with When I See an Elephant Fly. In fact, I think you could go right above it. Right there. Alright, finally onward to Cinderella. We've hit Silver Age. The main title. So, a couple of these Silver Age movies have main titles that are like unique songs and actual lyrics. So this is Cinderella. It's like, Cinderella, you're as lovely as your name. And it just plays over the opening credits. It's a lovely song, actually. I'd put it above Casey Jr. I'd put it above Pink Elephants on Parade. I'd put it above Someday My Prince Will Come. Silly Song. That's as far as it goes, though. I think past Silly Song is fair. A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes. Shoot that right up. Such a great song. I'd compare it to When You Wish Upon a Star, and it's like star status, pretty much. The Cinderella soundtrack, overall, kind of slaps so hard. Yeah, no, I think this is a new number one. I love Baby Mine, but A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes is gorgeous. Gorgeous song. The music lesson. Okay, so it's Sing Sweet Nightingale. This is more just like a musical interlude within the movie. It doesn't function like it's part of a musical in the way most of other songs do, and it's just like pretty music for the sake of pretty music. But it's pretty. It's just the same three words sung over and over. I've calmed myself down, I think, to putting it there below Someday My Prince Will Come. I think that's perfectly fair. Okay, next up is the work song. This is the song the mice sing when they're making the dress for Cinderella. The first part of it is just like the mice coming up with the idea to make the dress, and then it's just the mice reprise of A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes. I'm pretty much ignoring that. For the most part, I'm only including reprises if the lyrics are actually different, so we're mostly worrying about, like, the opening. It's cute. I don't not like it, you know? I think it's gonna go right here, in between the two Dumbo songs that we've had here for a while. Alright, next up, Bippity Boppity Boo. I don't need to explain what Bippity Boppity Boo is. That's like, come on. It's just kind of fine, though. Like, as a song, it's like, yeah, Sally-ka-doo, the Mitchika-boo, the Bippity Boppity Boo. It is just that, over and over, pretty much. Like, it's just Bippity Boppity Boo. Like, it's a popular song, but there is not much song to it. Honestly, I think it goes, like, here, below, Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf. Last Cinderella song, I think? Yeah. So This Is Love. I adore this song. Just what a romantic song. What a gorgeous dance that it takes you on musically. I'm not like a music buff. It's just such a moving song. How did they make me sway to this one in such a way that I feel so engaged with it throughout the whole thing. Honestly, I think it's my favorite song in Cinderella, which means by default, it's our new number 1. Now we've got Alice in Wonderland. This is another one where it has one of those main titles with unique lyrics. So this is Alice in Wonderland, how do you get to Wonderland? It's good. I like it. I do like this less than the Cinderella main title. I'll put it above the Works song, but below Pink Elephants on Parade. Next up is In a World of My Own. The Alice in Wonderland soundtrack is so odd. It's a very, like, episodic movie. You're just kind of jumping from nonsensical thing to nonsensical thing. So, like, a lot of the songs kind of work really well on their own. This is not one of them. This is one of the few songs that's, like, trying to establish a story. And I think it's kind of is one of the lamer songs in the soundtrack for it, honestly. It might be the bottom spot right now. Yeah, I think it is, so we're not touching it. Alright, I'm Late. This is a super, super short song. This is just the White Rabbit's basically jingle. Still better than In a World of My Own. That's probably as much credit as I can give it, though. It is so short. Alright, Sailor's Hornpipe and the Caucus Race. It's a delightful little song. Again, now we're really getting into, like, these are the little episodic things. They're just like, let's just take this one weird idea of a race that never ends, and that isn't getting you dry, even though that's its express purpose, and just make a little song out of it. Okay, we'll put this above Casey Jr. I think that's fair. The Walrus and the Carpenter is a long song, because it's just the entire story of the Walrus and the Carpenter. It's a cute story about, stranger danger, basically. It's fine. It's good, even. Do I like it more than Caucus Race? No. I do think I like Walrus and the Carpenter more than Big Bad Wolf. So we'll leave it at that. All in the Golden Afternoon. This song is the least Wonderland feeling out of all the, like, songs that actually happen in Wonderland. A very pretty song. A very just like, the flowers are singing. This is the delightful part of Wonderland. Things aren't going insane right now. We're actually going to have a good time. I think I'm going to put it there for now. Unbirthday Song. This is, like, I feel like the song most people end up remembering from this movie. I'm realizing now as we go through the Wonderland songs, a lot of them are more like jingles, little ideas stretched out to about a minute or two, rather than full musical pieces, I suppose. I think I'm at least putting it here just for how, like, iconic the whole Mad Hatter and March Hare sequence is. Very good advice. This is the parallel song to the In a World of My Own, where it's like, oh yeah, well, Alice in Wonderland has a plot. Every now and then the soundtrack is going to remind us that there's a plot that we're going through. I don't like the song. It's kind of bad. It's kind of a nothing. I think it's the bottom spot. I can't believe there are 3 Wonderland songs in the bottom spots now. I love Alice in Wonderland. I guess it's just weird critiquing the soundtrack on its own like this. Painting the Roses Red. This is my favorite song in Alice in Wonderland. This takes, like, the idea that I've been trying to explain here of, like, all the Wonderland songs are just little jingles, and I think it's just the best one of those. It's the most musically appealing out of all of them, while still keeping this sort of Wonderland madness, and I think it just works the best. I'm willing to put it above one song. I'm willing to put it above Three Caballeros. I think that's where it stops. Alright, Peter Pan. I believe this is the last main title, like, opening credits songs. This is the second star to the right shines in the night for you. This is my favorite of all the main title songs for sure. Like, I think people might actually recognize the songs as opposed to Cinderella or Alice in Wonderland. And it's, like, a nice song. Like, I enjoy singing it, and I kind of remember the words more. I'll put it right there. You Can Fly, You Can Fly, You Can Fly. Kind of the default best song in Peter Pan. Like, is this contested, right? It's the best one. It's also a background song. Like, none of the characters are actually singing it. It's all just the voice of whoever. It's what's keeping it from entering the higher ranks of these songs that I kind of put up here. Following the Leader. It's fine. It's a catchy little tune. I'd put it above Bippity Boppity Boo. The Next Horseman. I don't even feel comfortable saying the name of this song, actually. There's not really any redeeming qualities to this one. This one's just bad. It's bad then. It's bad now. It's not even like a good song. I'm gonna put it above these two. That's as high up as it goes. Like it's so like its portrayal of Native Americans. The whole deal is like bad. Your Mother and Mine. It's a nice song. I like the nice like sweeping slow song. But like of the nice songs, it's like not one of the more memorable ones. But I'd put it above Following the Leader and above Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf. I think that's as far as up as it goes. And then the last Peter Pan song we have here, this is a bit of a weird one. The song we're actually talking about is The Pen or the Plank, the song that all the pirates sing to the captured lost boys as they kind of pitch the idea of becoming part of Captain Hook's crew. It's the closest thing to a villain song. Like, I'm glad Captain Hook has some musicality. I mean, I definitely like it more than High Diddly Dee, just like comparing villain songs right now. But I probably like it less than The Walrus and the Carpenter looking at it. Alright, so that was Peter Pan. Let's move on to Lady and the Tramp, and we've hit our fourth horseman. The Siamese Cat song. That's the bottom spot. This song's bad on every front. It has no redeeming qualities. The fact that it's one of our four horsemen just makes it worse. Like, I think it would be the bottom spot even without that. And with that added on, it's just like nail in the coffin. Let's move on. Bella Notte. It's the big romantic song from Lady and the Tramp. This song's very pretty. It's romantic. It's everything I've been liking from these old Disney songs so far. Better than Painting the Roses Red. I feel like classic Disney was really good at love songs, and then Renaissance Disney got much better at other things that we'll figure out when we get there. He's a Tramp. This song slaps so hard. This song's great. I'd honestly, like, there's a part of me that's like, this is the best song in the movie, but then I remember Bella Notte, and I'm like, no, wait, that's the best song in the movie. It's so good. It's such a bop. I'm a big fan of He's a Tramp. I think I'm putting it right there, between Painting the Roses Red and Three Caballeros. Moving on down, we have the Mickey Mouse March. I think we all kind of just know this as Mickey Mouse's theme, you know. Who's the leader of the club that's made for you and me? M-I-C-K-U-I-M-O-U-S-E. This original version of it, this one's a bop. I'm a fan. I think right there, between Zippity Doo Dah and Second Star to the Right. I only have one song from Sleeping Beauty on here, because I think there's only one song from Sleeping Beauty that actually matters. Like, the Scump song, you don't know what that is. Hail to the Princess Aurora, you don't know what that is. This is the only song that people actually remember from this movie, Once Upon a Dream. I think it's fine. Like, compared to the other Disney love songs we talk about and that I've regarded so highly, it's dropping. Okay, it's better than the Cinderella main title, but honestly, that's as far as I'm willing to put it. 101 Dalmatians with Cruella de Vil. This song's great. This is like the first like real villain song, you know? It's a bop. It's so good. I'm a fan. We're gonna shoot it up. We haven't really like earnestly talked about villain songs, and I really don't know how I'm gonna rank them among the other songs, because they're so different. But I feel like this one's at least gotta go like here. But here we have our first theme park stuff. It's a Small World from the attraction of the same name in Fantasyland, and there's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow, Carousel of Progress, Tomorrowland. For the theme park songs, I tried to grab a song from every major land in Magic Kingdom. So the only exception to this is I didn't get a new Frontierland song. I figured Zippity Doo Dah pretty much covered that. I'm not willing to grab the Country Bear Jamboree song because it would have been on the bottom of the list. So It's a Small World. It's a little repetitive. As a kid, I'm like, I'm sitting here listening to the song for just a little too long. Still like a good song though. So I'll put it there above Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf. There's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow. That one's much better. I'm a big fan of it. I love the message. I love the attitude. Better than the Mickey Mouse March, I think. Onward to Mary Poppins. It's got 12 friggin' songs, and we're about to rank them all. Sister Suffragette. It's funny. I enjoy. What a weird song. They have this big, like, we are women, and we're gonna make change, and then Mr. Banks comes home, and it's just like, oh, get everything ready for Mr. Banks. And it's like, what is going on here? And what a weird joke. It's better than Following the Leader, I guess. The life I lead. I like being the traditional husband man, and that is my song that I'm singing now. What makes these two songs work is their contrast, right? And it's like these two are expected to be like a functioning married couple. Clearly opposite in views, and they just haven't like talked about it. I kind of just want to put it in the same spot as Sister Suffragette. Go right there. All right. Okay. A Spoonful of Sugar. Fantastic. Obviously. Iconic for a reason, you know. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The medicine go down. Medicine go down. I'll put it right there between Painting the Roses Red and Bella Notte. Like, It's that iconic for a reason. It's delightful to sing. It's just a good friggin' song, you know? Jolly Holiday, I like even more. It's kind of the duet between Mary and Bert. I'm just a big fan of their voices together, and the way they talk about each other. Just a good platonic relationship sort of attitude. Do I like Jolly Holiday more or less than So This Is Love? You know what? I think it stays right there in the number 2 spot between So This Is Love and A Dream Is a Wish Your Heart Makes. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Did I get that first try? Overrated, if I'm being perfectly honest. It's like, it's fun a couple times. After that, it's like, I get it. It's another one of those repetitive songs, I feel like that I've been grouping here. I'll rank you above Walrus and the Carpenter and Casey Jr. Probably not above the Caucus Race, though. This needs to be lower. Hang on. As well as the main title of Alice in Wonderland. That's a little too high. Stay Awake. This is such a sleepy song that I don't think anyone remembers. This is the song Mary Poppins sings to the kids to get them to go to sleep. And guess what? I'm falling asleep listening to it. Like, it's the song's purpose to make you fall asleep. So it's doing its job. But no. You go like here. I Love to Laugh. This is not much of a song, gonna be honest. It's mostly laughing with a little bit of musical interlude. It's better than Stay Awake. That's as far as up as it goes, actually. I'm not comfortable putting it any higher. Feed the Birds. Beautiful song. It's this melancholy mixed with this hopeful note, mixed with just this, like, desire to maintain childhood, waste your money on something frivolous, but it's something you care about and should be cared about. There, like below Baby Mine, even. But very good song. Fidelity Fiduciary Bank. This one sucks. It goes above Siamese Cat, obviously. That's it, actually. That's as far high up as it goes. It's just like, we're gonna very slowly sing about the merits of putting your money in the bank, and the point of the song is that it's boring. But you know what that does? It just makes the song boring. Chim Chim Cheree. This one's great. I won't say it's as good as some of the higher Mary Poppins songs we've put up here. Like, it's not as good as Jolly Holiday. It's not as good as Feed the Birds. It's not as good as A Spoonful of Sugar. I'd put it above You Can Fly, yeah. It's not going above Cruella de Vil. So I think that's where it goes, right under Cruella de Vil. Step in Time. It's a dance number. It's for the spectacle of it. It's for the dancing. It goes above I Love to Laugh. I think that's it. I think it just goes above I Love to Laugh, and that's it. Let's Go Fly a Kite. Delightful. Perfect end to the movie. Culmination of everything that's been going on and the themes it's been trying to reach. Like, I'd put it above Chim Chim Cheree for sure. It's not going above Spoonful of Sugar, which means it's somewhere here in this little in-between area. It might be just under Spoonful of Sugar. I think that's perfectly fair. Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree, the first Winnie the Pooh short. So this is the main theme. Obviously, Winnie the Pooh, you know. Deep in the 100-acre wood where Christopher Robin plays. It's very pretty. It's very good. Definitely better than the other, like, main title songs. Better than Golden Afternoon. Not better than You Can Fly. I think that's perfectly fair. That's where Winnie the Pooh goes. Okay. Little Black Rain Cloud. So I like using this one as a lullaby because I think it's got that kind of mood to it. The I'm just a little black rain cloud hovering under the honey tree. So I have a fondness for it, for sure. I'll put it here, in between Once Upon a Dream and the main title for Cinderella. Okay, next up we get Pirates of the Caribbean. So this is my Adventureland track. This is Yo-Ho, A Pirate's Life for Me. Soundtrack version of this song, way too repetitive. It's definitely one of those where it was fun the first couple times, fun to sing along for a bit. It goes on for way too long. It's more of a jingle than it is a full song. I'm gonna put it here, honestly, between Bippity Boppity Boo and I've Got No Strings. So Jungle Book's got a couple things to talk about. First up, Colonel Hothy's March. It's fine. It's a little, like, military tune. I don't think much of it. Yeah, you know what? It goes there. Bare Necessities. Instant classic. This song's a mood, you know? This is like the original Hakuna Matata, where it's just like, quit worrying about shit and just vibe, you know? And I appreciate that. But I'd put it right here, just out of the top 15. I Want to Be Like You, King Louie's song, probably better than Bare Necessities. If Bare Necessities is a vibe, this one's a groove. This one's just like, oh yeah, I'm feeling this one. Honestly, I think I feel pretty similarly to it as I do Bare Necessities, so I might be putting it in basically the same spot. I will put it above. Trust in Me, Ka's song. I feel like the song itself is good, but the way it's sung is a little bit like, I guess I just wish it was sung better, but it's being sung in a character voice that is kind of just, okay. Still a good song, though. It might be between these two Mary Poppins songs. Yeah, Trust in Me kind of fits for that. Okay, That's What Friends Are For, the Vulture song. I actually quite like this one. I feel similarly to it as honestly as I do Bare Necessities and I Want to Be Like You. It's got that same, just like, I like the energy of this. I think right there, between Zippity Doo Dah and There's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow, I think that's perfectly fair. Alright, last Jungle Book song is My Own Home. This is the song sung at the end by, I want to say it's Shanti? It is Shanti. I'm a Disney god. It's not, like, pretty enough to, like, go with the other really highly ranked pretty songs. I think right there, between Give a Little Whistle and Look Out for Mr. Stork, I think that's absolutely where My Own Home goes. The second Winnie the Pooh short. Wonderful thing about Tigger's, very short song. Where do I rank it? This is tricky to rank. It's probably my favorite Winnie the Pooh song we've talked about so far, but it feels unfair to rank it up here where I have this other Winnie the Pooh song. Well, actually, now that I'm looking at everything around it, I think this does go here. Like here. Yeah. Heffalumps and Woozles. Bigger bop, honestly. So, like, Pink Elephants on Parade, right? It was, like, the first trippy one. I think Heffalumps and Woozles is the better trippy song. I'm gonna put it up there with the other Winnie the Pooh stuff that we've been dealing with. You know, I think it goes there. I think it goes between the two great Jungle Book songs. There. So this is our Liberty Square / New Orleans Square song from the Haunted Mansion, obviously, Grim Grin Ghost. This is super catchy. It's the best theme park song we've gotten so far. It's got the gothicness to it, which is super fun. Yeah, into it. It goes right there. Okay, we've officially entered, like, the dark age of Disney. So Everybody Wants to Be a Cat had the chance to be the fifth horseman of the apocalypse, but in the soundtrack version, they actually cut out the super racist part of the song. So that's great, because, you know, if you cut that part out, the song's great. The song's a total bop. It's like the one thing that I remember from this friggin' movie. Yeah, 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 it goes there. Yep. Alright, we got Robin Hood up next. We got Oodalolly, which is like the main song from Robin Hood. You're reminiscing this and that and having such a good time. Oodalolly, golly, one day. Good song. I'm a fan. It feels very theme songy to me. Like around here, I think, is fair. Yeah, like right there, I think. Alright, and then the other Robin Hood song that I care about, The Phony King of England. I don't like this one as much. It's fun as, like, one of the early villain songs. It's just okay. I'm not that into Phony King of England, I guess. So I'll put it right there. We hit Epcot. You know, I had a song for every single land in the Magic Kingdom. For every other major park in the USA, I just have, like, one song to represent that park. So this is our Epcot song. It's One Little Spark from Journey into Imagination with Figment. Just thinking about the other theme park songs we've ranked. I like it about the same as I like There's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow, and it's kind of got that same energy to me. I think I put it right there. The Great Mouse Detective. This movie slaps. This movie goes so hard. I love Mouse Sherlock Holmes. The World's Greatest Criminal Mind is a good villain song. I'm a big fan, and I want you to be a big fan. And it's going up, it's going up, it's going up. I love Professor Ratigan as a villain. I love his song. I love that he just murders one of his henchmen within this song. Better or worse than Cruella de Vil? That's unfair. It goes right there. It goes right under Cruella de Vil. Let Me Be Good to You. You are probably hearing that title and thinking, that does not sound like a song that should be in a children's movie. The song is about exactly what you think the implications are. I love this song. I love the fact that this song exists in a Disney film. This is like my personal favorite that is gonna be like unfairly super high on the list. I think it goes right there. I think it's our new number 6. Goodbye So Soon. This is the song that Ratigan plays on the record for Basil of Baker Street as he's about to be murdered by Ratigan's death trap. It's also delightful. I'm a fan. I think it goes there. Now we get to Roger Rabbit, and we have Why Don't You Do Right. Obviously, this is Jessica Rabbit's song. It doesn't get as many points with me as Let Me Be Good to You does, but it does get points. It does. We'll put you there. I think that's fair. The Merry-Go-Round Broke Down. This is the song that Roger sings in the bar, but it's to the tune of like the Looney Tunes theme. I think the Looney Tunes theme is called The Merry-Go-Round Broke Down, and then Roger is just putting words to it. But you know, it's the This is delightful. It's kind of a novelty, but like it's a good novelty. Right there. That's where The Merry-Go-Round Broke Down goes. We have Why Should I Worry, Oliver and Company. This song slaps so hard. Why should I worry? Tell me, why should I care? May not have a dime, oh, but I got street savoir-faire. You could completely, like, divorce this song from the movie, and it would not lose any of its quality. Honestly, it's a better song without the movie it's attached to. I think I'll put it right there. Fathoms Below. This is the opening song to Little Mermaid. We're here. We're in the Renaissance sea shanty sort of deal. And it's fun. I enjoy. I guess below Pirate's Life for me. We'll put it right there, between Little April Shower and Whistle While You Work. Not really much to say about it. First big song from the Renaissance, Part of Your World. I Want songs peaked early. I think they kind of peaked with Part of Your World. Part of Your World is so good. It's so iconic. Probably the best song in The Little Mermaid, gonna be honest. And honestly, it might be our new number one. Just immediately, like as soon as we get to the Renaissance, we get a new number one. But I think it's Part of Your World. Part of Your World reprise. This is the first instance of like a reprise on the list because this is different words. Brings us the big iconic, she pushes out over the rock moment and the water behind her, yeah. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know something's starting right now. Watch and you'll see, someday I'll be part of your world. I'll put it right in between these two Mary Poppins songs. Under the Sea, obviously, super iconic, everyone knows it. It's really great. I'd probably rank it above the Part of Your World reprise, but not above the full Part of Your World. I think it goes there. I think it goes between A Dream Is a Wish Your Heart Makes and Baby Mine. It's so fun. It's such a good song. Poor Unfortunate Souls, villain song for Ursula. Don't think this is better than Cruella de Vil. The vibes on Cruella de Vil are just a little too good. Like, I don't even think it's better than, like, Grim Grinning Ghosts here, in between Winnie the Pooh and Everybody Wants to Be a Cat. Okay. Les Poissons. This is a joke song. I don't think that highly of it. It's amusing for like a minute. I don't like it more than Fathoms Below, honestly. It's gonna go right there. Kiss the Girl. Another great iconic song from the movie. Not as iconic as like Under the Sea or Part of Your World, but you know, people sing along to this one. I'd put it above Bare Necessities, but maybe not above I Wanna Be Like You. So I think it goes there, in between those two. Beauty and the Beast. Belle. Incredible. Insane, like huge, big ensemble number. I'm a big fan of ensemble numbers. I don't think it quite hits the same way as some of the shorter ones do, because this one's long, and it goes, and it's explaining everything as it goes. Like, I don't feel confident putting it above the Part of Your World reprise. I think it goes, there. Next, Belle reprise. So this is the actual, like, I want portion of the song. I want adventure in the great wide somewhere. I think this probably should have been prioritized more than everything else the song prioritizes, because this is really short. Probably just should have been a more of a number, really, in every sense. You can go right there, between Zippity Doo Dah and One Little Spark. Gaston is a great villain song, kind of a different tone than the other ones, but this is iconic. I mean, come on. Honestly, I might put this above Cruella de Vil. Like, I really like Gaston. Even beyond it being, like, a villain song, it's just fun. It's just good fun. Do I like it more than Belle? No, I think Belle's just more interesting and doing more. I think that's where Gaston goes. Okay, as for the Gaston reprise, this is a very short, like, it really should just be one song, this. It's just the end of the song. It happens just after a short little dialogue with Maurice. It's really all the same song. That said, I'm not ranking it with the rest of Gaston. I'm just going to put it lower. It'll go there, between Stay Awake and Hi Diddle Dee Dee. Be Our Guest. Big, iconic number. Even more, like, I like this one more than Under the Sea, frankly. It's the best song in the movie? It's the best song in the movie. This one does a lot for me. That said, I still don't think it goes above So This Is Love. That's going to be a big... I mean, obviously, Part of Your World is number one right now, but I think So This Is Love is going to be a pretty significant gatekeeper. Okay, Something There. The, like, pre-love song for Belle and Beast. Like, it's better than the Belle reprise, but this is, like, not a super significant number in my eyes. There. Yeah, between You Can Fly and Why Don't You Do Right. Cool. Alright, Human Again. This was not in the original cut of the movie. It was added in the special editions. That's just the DVD that we have. So to me, this song has always been a part of Beauty and the Beast. It's fun. As a song, it's a little much. There's kind of a lot going on. I do like it more than Something There. Not much more, though. I think right there, between Bare Necessities and Groom Getting Ghost. Beauty and the Beast. This is, like, the actual main love song. You know, I mentioned that, like, I think classic Disney was really good at love songs, and then Renaissance Disney became really good at I want songs and villain songs and stuff like that. This love song definitely, to an extent, sort of captures that old feeling. I still don't think as well as some of old Disney did. It is really good, though. That's as high as I'm willing to put it, though. The Mob song. I always kind of knew it as Kill the Beast. More of a villain song than Gaston is, and I do think it's kind of hype as hell. a part of me that likes it more than Gaston, and then there's a part of me that's like, okay, but Gaston is so much more fun and iconic. It's better than Something There. Definitely. So I think that's where it goes. So now we hit our first stage musical, our first Broadway musical. For the sake of just simplicity in the playlist, I just grouped the musical with whatever movie it's based on. If I Can't Love Her is kind of the big number that they gave the Beast. It's pretty good, honestly. Of all of the stage musical offerings I have on here, I think the Beauty and the Beast ones are probably the weakest. But If I Can't Love Her is a pretty good song. I really like how it takes some of the score from Beauty and the Beast and puts words to it. It's not gonna get it that far, though. Yeah, you know what, right there. Alright, and then finally, our 100th song we've ranked. We are a third of the way through this. End Duet Transformation. This is the final big duet between Belle and Beast, as well as it just maintaining the score from the movie of the transformation. It's fine. I think it goes there. Yeah, this is... okay. Aladdin is my favorite Walt Disney Animation Studios movie. Starting with Arabian Nights, great tone setter. I'm a fan. Glad they fixed the lyrics in every release past the original theatrical, because yikes. Yeah, it's chilling, it's cool. I think I'm gonna put it right there, between Feed the Birds and Let Me Be Good to You. One jump ahead. This is such a great establishing number for Aladdin as a character. Like, it kind of gives you everything you need to know about him, at least on, like, a superficial level. And it just immediately makes you root for him, and just great number. Do I like it more than Arabian Nights? No, I think I love the mood of Arabian Nights so much. Looking at, actually, I think it goes right in between Gaston and Beauty and the Beast. The One Jump Ahead reprise, Riff Raff, Street Rat, I don't buy that, if only they'd look closer. It's kind of the I want portion of Aladdin's song, and it's too short. I have the same problem with it as I did the Belle reprise, where I'm just like, this is important information. Why is it just one line of singing in the same spot as the Belle reprise, except one spot lower? It's Friend Like Me. Iconic Genie introduction song, probably the best sidekick song they've ever done, if I had to guess. Like, it's great. I love it. Do I like it more than Arabian Nights? I think I do. I think I'd put this song on like the same level as Under the Sea and Be Our Guest, of just how iconic it is and how fun it is. Between those three, it is going to be on the bottom. Prince Ali. This is the best song in the soundtrack, easily. It's easily my favorite. It's just so much fun. I really have no reason for it to be. I just think it slaps. It's just very good, and I enjoy the way it sounds in my ears. It's not better than Part of Your World. It's not better than So This Is Love. I do kind of like it more than Be Our Guest, so I'm putting it there. A Whole New World. This is the love song for this movie. I think this has a very, very distinct vibe. The older Disney love songs feel much more romantic and dancing and slow. I think A Whole New World is now a different philosophy on the love song, because it's a little faster, and it's much more about Aladdin and Jasmine like connecting over something exciting while still being a love song. So I think I'm gonna put it right under Bella Notte. Prince Ali reprise. This is Jafar's villain song. This song is delightful. I love it so much. Where do I have the other villain songs? I know I've kind of grouped a lot of them. Jafar is kind of by default my favorite Disney villain. I love the manic energy once he gets the power, and this song is just the perfect expression of that manic energy. I'm gonna rank it just above Gaston. We gotta do Broadway Aladdin now. So Proud of Your Boy and High Adventure, these were both deleted songs from the movie that were repurposed for the Broadway musical. Proud of Your Boy was kind of a fuller Aladdin I Want song, basically what I wanted from the One Jump Ahead reprise, so I'm at least ranking it above that. I think it's a very good song, for the record. I'm actually not big on the Aladdin Broadway musical. I think it's just kind of okay, but I think these two songs specifically slap. Think about it right there, between Let's Go Fly a Kite and Painting the Roses Red. High Adventure slaps. High Adventure is so good, and it's the song for characters that aren't in the movie, and it's just purely a comic relief song, but it goes so hard, and I'm a big fan. If you haven't listened to it, please listen to it. I think I'm actually slotting it in right there. Nightmare Before Christmas. This is one of those movies that isn't part of, like, Walt Disney Animation Studios, but, like, it's Nightmare Before Christmas. Like, we all know Nightmare Before Christmas, right? This is Halloween. May very well be one of the best songs in the movie. And it's just, like, the establishing number. Scary stuff is, like, I will watch it and be fine with it, but I just don't think it's, like, my preferred aesthetic, so to speak. I'm not a burden head, you know? I think I'm gonna put it just under Arabian Nights. Jack's Lament. This is Jack's main I Want song. Okay, I think it belongs somewhere around here. I think I might put it in between the Mop song and Something There. It's very slow. It's very like, oh no, like play this tiniest violin, whatever, that joke. Just like, okay, man, like, we get it. You're going on for like 3 minutes about like how much you don't like your job. I'm sorry, but... Alright, what's this? I'm a Christmas person, not a Halloween person, and this song is my favorite song in this movie. I love the Christmas vibes. I'm such a huge fan of the Christmas vibes. I don't think it's going that much higher. I think it's going right there. I love the like juxtaposition with the spooky Jack in the Christmas world, and it's the Christmas vibe song. It's the Christmas part of Nightmare Before Christmas, and I love it. Town meeting song. This song is very whatever. It's just Jack trying to explain Christmas to an audience that doesn't care, basically. It's not very good. It's the middling song of the movie. We need to progress the plot a little bit. Here's a song that's acting as a transition point between point A and point B. It can go there. Yeah. Jack's Obsession. I love this song. Of all the, like, Jack solos in this movie, this one's the best. It's fast, and it's just this, again, manic energy. I guess I'm a big fan of manic energy. And there's no reason I could find I shouldn't have a Christmas time. I bet I could improve it, too, and that's exactly what I'll do. And it's like, yes! Hell yeah! Go for it, minute guy. It's not going above What's This, but I think it's going right under it. Kidnap the Sandy Claus. I'm not a fan. I'm just really not huge on like these character voices singing. Lock, Shock, and Barrel sound fine speaking, and they're fun voices, but those voices singing is just not pleasing to my ears whatsoever. I'm gonna put it above the town meeting song, and probably above a couple of these, actually. But it's not going past, Phony King of England. Making Christmas, also not, this feels like another kind of transition-y song. It's gonna go above Kidnap the Sandy Claus, but not by much. It's making Christmas, da, da, da. It's not going above Le Poisson, yeah. Oogie Boogie song. If I'm thinking about, like, What's This, Jack's Obsession, This Is Halloween, I think I put Oogie Boogie's right under This Is Halloween. But then I have to also consider this as, like, it's a villain song. This is probably the scariest of the villain songs, which is impressive because it's also so much fun. I think I'm gonna slot it in right there. Sally's song. It's kind of boring, not gonna lie. Like, I do think this, out of all the songs that I've, like, complained about kind of being boring, I think this one's the most necessary. Like, it's going above Making Christmas for sure. Nah, it's whatever. It's, like, fine. You can go there. Poor Jack. Out of all the Jack solos, this one's the worst. It's the opposite theater kid spectrum, you know, where, like, Jack is so performative, Jack's Obsession, he's, like, manic. Here, he's just sad. I am sad, and I made a mistake, and I'm bad. And it's just like, you friggin' drama queen, stop, please. I think it goes right there. And then the finale reprise, this is like the big celebration amalgamation song. I think this is a very nice song. It might be the fifth of that, like, top 5 Night Before Christmas songs. So I think it goes right under Oogie Boogie. There, yeah, between Bare Necessities and Human Again. Cool, cool. Okay. Lion King. Circle of Life. Great opening. Great tone setter. Like, you know it, you love it. I do think it might be a little, just tad bit overrated. Like, I do think Arabian Nights is a better tone setter. So is This Is Halloween. So is When You Wish Upon a Star, frankly. So is Belle. I think it goes right there. A blanket statement. I'm not as huge on Lion King as the average Joe is, or even the average Disney person is. I do think it's a tad bit overrated. So if I'm a little harsh, that might be why. Morning Report. This is like Human Again. This is another special edition song, but it was always part of the movie to me. I think it's funny, but it's completely pointless. I think it goes right there, between Little Black Rain Cloud and Cinderella. Next up we have I Just Can't Wait to Be King. This is the best song in the movie. It's fun, it's lively, it's perfectly progressing, like, the character stuff and the narrative. There, it goes in between Under the Sea and Friend Like Me. Yeah, it slaps. Be Prepared. This is probably the best villain song we've gotten so far, just, like, objectively. I'll even put it above A Whole New World, and even above Bella Notte and Belle and When You Wish Upon. It's just like, these are the vibes that every villain song should aspire to, frankly. I think it goes right there, between Arabian Nights and This Is Halloween. Hakuna Matata. This song especially, grossly overrated. I'm sorry, but this, like, I like Timon and Pumbaa fine. I'm just not big on it. Like, it's fine. I don't not sing along to it when it comes on, but I'm just like, there's so much better stuff. I'll put it there, up between Give a Little Whistle and My Own Home. Can You Feel the Love Tonight is pretty boring. Like, as a love song, it's very basic and whatever. I think it's worse than Once Upon a Dream, and I wasn't really that into that one. Right there. Yeah. Okay. Now we get into Lion King Broadway songs. I've actually seen Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin. I haven't gone around to seeing The Lion King live, but I did see a performance of this song specifically, Shadowland, done at this past D23, and it was fantastic. It's a song Nala sings when she's about to head out to find help in any form. So it's not better than I Just Can't Wait to Be King. It's not better than Be Prepared, but I do think it's better than Circle of Life. There, in between Belle and Bella Notte. The Lion Sleeps Tonight, that does not appear in the actual like animated movie soundtrack. However, the version of it that they sing for the Broadway show does appear, so I figured I should get the song mainly as a representation of this musical moment from the original movie. But I mean, it's The Lion Sleeps Tonight. It's like, yeah, we get it. You can go there, in between Colonel Harley's March and the Phony King of England, sure. And then He Lives in You, specifically the reprise that feels like the main new song for Broadway Lion King. It's really good. I don't like it more than Shadowland. I'm not even sure I like it more than Circle of Life. It's a very strong addition, but like, it's not that great. I think it's gonna go right there, right under Poor Unfortunate Souls. A Goofy movie. After Today, fantastic. This is probably coming from the Sideways video, but like, you know, compare it to Belle with how much it's able to do in such a short time frame, and how much of a freaking banger it is. I really love it. It's gonna go. It's above Circle of Life, honestly. So it goes right there. Yeah. Stand Out, so this is our first Powerline song, first of two. And this one's definitely worse than the other, because it really only the chorus of this one slaps. Like, the rest of it's whatever, but the chorus, you know, to stand out above the crowd, even if I gotta shout out loud. That part slaps, the rest of it's very whatever. Right there, right under Once Upon a Dream. Okay. Next is On the Open Road. This is my favorite song in the movie. I love the cartoon vibes. I do think that's about as high up as I can realistically put it, but I love On the Open Road. It's so much fun. Lester's Possum Park. It sucks. This one's bad. Very bad. It's gonna go above the Siamese Cat song, obviously, but I never want to hear it again. Obviously, it's bad kind of on purpose. It's supposed to be like a corny little theme park song, like Country Bear Jamboree vibes, but I hate the Country Bear Jamboree, so we're moving on. Nobody Else But You. A great song, great ending to the movie, effectively, but it's not like crazy. But you know, this one's got such a killer line in, though he seems intoxicated, he's just highly animated. That might be the best line in the movie, but it's just one line. Actually, you know what? It can rub up right against Stand Out. That's fine. Eye to Eye. So this is like the good Powerline song, you know. It's good all the way through. This song slaps unapologetically right there between Cruella de Vil and World's Greatest Criminal Mind. I think that's fair. Pocahontas. This is like our secret fifth horseman, because Pocahontas just as a film is kind of yikes. I'm not a fan of it. I do think overall the soundtrack's pretty good. The Virginia Company, I have very similar feelings as I did to Fathoms Below. It's a little more British, you know. I'll put it right there. Just Around the River Bend, good song. You know, Pocahontas' I Want song. So I think we're putting it right there, below Bare Necessity. Alright, Mine, Mine, Mine is unironically my favorite song in the movie. I think it's hilarious. Governor Ratcliffe is such a goofy cartoon villain for a movie that shouldn't have a goofy cartoon villain, but I just love this stupid song. My rivals back home, it's not that I'm bitter, but think how they'll squirm when they see how I glitter. It's ridiculous, and I love it. It's gonna go, like, here. Like, I like it that much. Colors of the Wind. This is, like, the song, and it's fine. Honestly, I have pretty similar feelings towards it as I do to Just Around the River Bend. I do think Just Around the River Bend is better overall, but I do listen to Colors of the Wind and I feel like is this all the stereotypes, or did they actually do their research? And I'm assuming they didn't do their research. Just a guess. I'm putting it there. Savages Part 1, Savages Part 2. I do think this one, like, as a song, just musically, I think it's a lot more hype, but the words are like, really? Part of it's just the core of the movie is just like, we're really gonna both sides colonialism? Okay. But it's also just like, some of it's so on the nose. They're not like you and me, which means they must be evil. Like, come on, guys. Savages Part 2 just adds in the part with Pocahontas. I do think it's gonna go above the Virginia Company. I do think the music kind of carries it at least that far. I think it's gonna go right there, and I'm just gonna put Part 2 in pretty much the same spot, and I'll put it above. Alright, now we got Toy Story, the first. We finally get Pixar. You've Got a Friend in Me. This is an all-timer. It's going right up there. Like, I think it totally competes with some of these that are up here already. I think it's gonna go right there, between I Just Can't Wait to Be King and Friend Like Me. I am looking at this again, and I do think that maybe Under the Sea goes above a dream, so Wish Your Heart Makes. We got Strange Things. Strange things are happening to me. I think this song's kind of a groove, even though it's like way less known than You've Got a Friend in Me, like by a mile. Let's go on like here. And then we have I Will Go Sailing No More. This is the worst song in Toy Story. Buzz's sad song. This is a dumb song. It's going like there. Like what do you want me to say? Hunchback of Notre Dame. Ah! Hey, no! He's okay. He's okay, everyone. All the songs in Hunchback slap. Bells of Notre Dame, like favorite establishing number so far. Like, better than Arabian Nights, better than This Is Halloween, better than Belle. This goes so hard. I'm, like, seriously considering making it my new number 1. I don't think it beats Part of Your World. I do think it beats everything else, though. Out There. Love Out There. One of my favorite I Want songs from the Disney Renaissance. I don't think it tops Part of Your World, but, like, it tops pretty much everything else. I need to cool my jets a little bit. I don't think it's quite as high as some of these other ones. But I do think it's above When You Wish Upon a Star, at the very least. Topsy-Turvy. This one's fun. I do think it's probably just one of the lesser ones of the soundtrack, but I enjoy it. It's good. Like the vibes. Yeah, right there. That works. Alright. God Help the Outcast. Great song. I love this song. What a perfect encapsulation of kind of the commentary that this movie is making. I love this idea of just those opening lines. Yes, I know I'm just an outcast. I shouldn't speak to you. Still I see your face and wonder, weren't you once an outcast too? And it's like, yeah, he was. Ain't that crazy? I love some of the messaging in this movie. I think it goes right there. Yeah. Heaven's Light Hellfire, best villain song we've talked about so far. Like, it's not even close. Is it better than Bells of Notre Dame? And is it better than Part of Your World? I love Hellfire. Hellfire is so good. I think this is our new number 1. I think I'm putting Hellfire up top. And I've been so like, yeah, the villain songs have their own section here in like the teens, but nope, Hellfire shoots straight to the top. A Guy Like You. Everyone loves making fun of this song because no one likes the gargoyles. I'm gonna be honest, I think it's fine. I've never had that big of a problem with the gargoyles. I do think this song is like not one of the greatest ones in the movie, but like it's not terrible. I think y'all are just mean. Be like right there, I think. I think it's good enough to be 79. This ranking is ridiculous, and it's only getting more ridiculous as we go. Court of Miracles. It's fun. I like it. I like the energy of it again. I get similar vibes to Topsy-Turvy and A Guy Like You. I think I like it a little less than A Guy Like You, to be frank. We'll put it right there. There's where Court of Miracle goes. So the Hunchback stage musical, I don't think it was actually produced by Disney. I don't think it ever went to Broadway, actually. But it uses Disney songs, and like the album had the Walt Disney Records copyright on it, so I think it totally counts. And I have a big attachment to this musical because I performed in this musical in high school. I was one of the Saints, which are like the gargoyle stand-ins. These songs go so hard. Esmeralda is the big ensemble number, and it's so good. Like, I love me my big ensemble numbers, and it goes so hard. I love singing this one. Like, it's going at least there, I feel like. It's so good. I love this song so much. Someday, this song plays in the credits of the original movie, I think, but they actually implemented it into the story in the musical, so that's the version of it I pulled, and I think this is a beautiful song. Like, I'd compare it to God Help the Outcast and just how gorgeous and poignant it is. I think I'll put it right there, yeah. Made of Stone. Most of the song is just Quasimodo dunking on the gargoyles, but it takes the one good line from the gargoyles in the movie, which is like, yeah, we're only made of stone, we just thought you were made of something stronger, and makes the song that. And it's so good. I think it goes right there between You've Got a Friend in Me and Friend Like Me, and we're now done with stage musical stuff, so if you hate theater, you're good now, you're in the clear. Hercules is such a good soundtrack. Gospel Truth, beautiful. Excellent establishing number. Love it. Perfectly sets the tone for the whole friggin' movie. I adore it. I think it goes right there. Gospel Truth 2 and 3, by comparison, are like, they're also there, you know? Like, they're there to like serve the very specific purpose of just continuing part of the story, and it's kind of just weird that they're separated songs. But like, I'll at least put them like there. I think Gospel Truth 3 is a little better, so we're gonna put it like there. Go the Distance, great I Want song. I don't think it's as good as some of the others we've talked about. Definitely not as good as Part of Your World. Probably not as good as Out There. So we're gonna put Go the Distance there. I think that's fair. And then the Go the Distance reprise is pretty short and sweet. I like including it because it's got that new line of just like I will beat the odds, I can go the distance. I will face the world, fearless, proud, and strong. I will please the gods, I can go the distance till I find my heroes welcome right where I belong. It really just feels like the ending of the song we already heard. So honestly, I think this kind of ends up in the same boat as the Gospel Truths, but I do like them more. I do like this one more than the Gospel Truths. You can go there. Yeah, okay. Alright, One Last Hope is super fun. Of like the actual full songs in this soundtrack, I do think it's probably the worst, but it's like good. I like it. It's funny, which is kind of just what you need from these sidekick songs sometimes. Think right there. That works. Zero to Hero. All the way up. Going up. Zero to Hero. So good. Slaps so hard. Like, right there. I think it's better than Be Our Guest. Like, this one rocks. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I Won't Say I'm in Love. Bring it to the top. Come on. Speed it up. We already know this one is top tier. Possibly the best song in the movie. Isn't my favorite song so far? It might be my favorite. It might be above Hellfire. Because it's like an anti-love song, which I think, ironically, I think the Renaissance kind of does well. Yeah, no, I think it's our new number one. Next up is A Star Is Born. Another one. This goes straight to the top. I love this song. It's like the big finale ending number, and I love that like some of these movies actually have those instead of just reprising old stuff. I think I Won't Say I'm in Love is better, but I think A Star Is Born might be my favorite, which is a stupid distinction, but whatever. There. That's where it goes. Hunchback and Hercules just like suddenly came in and started sweeping the top spots. It's Tough to Be a Bug. This is from Animal Kingdom, though it also doubles as the California Adventure song. That show is no longer at California Adventure. I needed something from California Adventure and this fit and kind of did a double whammy. It is also the only instance of anything A Bug's Life related. The show itself is wild, for the record. I'm shocked that kids are allowed to see that, but yeah, I like this song, so we're gonna put it right there. Mulan. Alright, Honor to Us All. It's kind of bad. Every time this song comes up, I'm like, I kind of want to skip it. It's fine. It's the little like establishing number, establishing kind of Mulan's plight. But I don't know. It's very whatever. I think it goes there. I think that's as high as I'm willing to put it. Thankfully, the rest of the Mulan soundtrack slaps. Reflection. I like this one more than Out There, honestly. I think this is such a good like I Want song. At least like here. I think Reflection is like so good. And that's my commentary. I can't spend too much time on some of these because we gotta friggin' move. I'll Make a Man Out of You. Obviously, best song in the Mulan soundtrack. It's going straight to the top. I think I'll put it right there, right under Be Our Guest. I think that's fair. A Girl Worth Fighting For. A good song. I enjoy it. They want all these, like, superficial things in their lives. And Mulan's like, yeah, okay. And I do think that's a bit of a weird choice of joke. Obviously, like, you know, they come around by the end of the movie. But it does make it kind of an odd song to listen to. We're gonna put it like, there are so many songs that I love that are already down here in the 40s, and it's making me question my sanity. Like, how the hell is Prince Ali reprised an Oogie Boogie song and High Adventure down here? What? When did that happen? There we go. Right there, I think that's where A Girl Worth Fighting For goes. I do really like the song. I think Kiss the Girl needs to be a little higher, just looking at this. I think Kiss the Girl needs to be here. Toy Story 2, we have Woody's Roundup. This is the Woody's Roundup theme. This song's fun. It's the little theme song for Woody's little show. Just the Woody's Roundup, right here every day. It's cute. I like it. It's also, you know, it's not much. So we're putting it like here, I think. Yeah. When She Loved Me. This, you know, the song that automatically makes everyone cry every time because it's so friggin' sad. I have very similar feelings to this as I do to Baby Mine from Dumbo, where it's just instant tearjerker, and I'm gonna put it right there, right alongside Baby Mine. I think that makes perfect sense to me. Tarzan, we gotta talk about Phil Collins. I don't mind his presence in this movie, so to speak. He wrote bangers for this movie, even though there's like, it's weird that it's just background music. Two Worlds. It's a banger. It slaps. I don't know if it's gonna crack like the top 20 though, because again, it's just not implemented into the movie the way it should be. Much like every song in the Tarzan soundtrack. Okay, I think right there. You'll Be in My Heart. This is the version that is partially sung by Kala. It's good. I like it more than Two Worlds. That is the extent of my commentary. I think I can go right there. Son of Man. Probably best song in the Tarzan soundtrack. I think that's fair to say. I don't think it's... I think still, it's not gonna rank, like, all that high. I don't have as much of an attachment to it because the characters aren't singing it. It'll go there, between Gaston and One Jump Ahead. There, okay. Trash in the Camp, you know. The song barely has lyrics. Shooby-doop, dabba-dap, dooba-doop, dabba-da-dap, doo-dap, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da, shooby-doop, dabba-dap, dooba-doop, dabba-da-dap, doo-doo-ap, ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-ba. Yeah, kind of the same energy as something like Human Again. It's just the sidekicks messing around for a little while. Except this one doesn't have words. So it's going lower. Right there. Strangers Like Me, kind of the sleeper hit. Not even sleeper hit of Tarzan. I think this is in the same conversation as Son of Man. You know, anytime anyone says, like, I want to know, I feel like everyone just automatically goes, I want to know, can you show me? So it good. I think I'll put it right there below Proud of Your Boy. So starting off the 2000s, we have the song from the Tigger movie, the Whoop-de-Dooper Bounce. Whoop-de-Dooper, Loop-de-Looper, Alley-Ooper Bounce, as it is technically referred to. It's cute. It's fun. I enjoy. It goes right there. As far as, like, the straight-to-DVD stuff, like, obviously, it's all under the Disney Toon studio. And obviously I wanted to include a Goofy movie, and I ended up including this Tigger movie and one other thing. I didn't want to include any of, like, the straight-to-DVD sequels, because I think most of the music from that is pretty forgettable. This is the closest thing to a straight-to-DVD sequel thing that I included, was Whoop-de-Dooper Bounce from the Tigger movie. Emperor's New Groove, Perfect World, slaps. Another perfect tone setter. I think I'm putting it right there. Yeah, right above Belle. Perfect World. Alright, next up we have a deleted song, Snuff Out the Light. This is Yzma's Villain song. This is the only instance of a deleted song in this playlist because I just think it goes way too hard to not be talked about. And it's actually sung by Eartha Kitt, so like the whole thing, it's like you could just imagine it was in the movie and it's fine. Right there, right below God Help the Outcast. If you've never heard Snuff Out the Light before, go listen to it. Again, use my Disney playlist, you'll find it. So good. Such a high quality song. Perfect World Reprise, which got in pretty much by technicality because the lyrics are a little different, and like it kind of just came with the album when I bought the album, so I was like, toss it in there. It's whatever, it's fine. So we'll put it there. If I Didn't Have You, this is the song from the credits of Monsters, Inc., sung by Billy Crystal and John Goodman as Mike and Sully. It's good. I like it. I enjoy it quite a bit. Yeah, 2000 stuff is just weird. I think right there is where that song goes. Kingdom Hearts. Against the better judgment of humanity, probably, I do have a couple Kingdom Hearts songs in here. It's mostly just the Hikaru Utada songs. These are just the main, like, theme songs of the games, the big J-pop, like, opening song. So everyone knows this one. Everyone knows Simple and Clean. It's good. It's a good song. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. I think I might like it more than, like, Why Should I Worry? Yeah, I kind of do. Alright, next up, again, we're knee-deep in 2000s weirdness. Call Me, Beat Me, theme song for Kim Possible. This song slaps so hard. I'm your basic average girl, and I'm here to save the world. You can't stop me cause I'm Kim Possible. We're gonna put it there. No, we're gonna put it there. No, we're gonna put it there. Alright, onward to Lilo and Stitch. We have Gemele no Lilo, which is the, like, opening number. It's very nice, a good listen. I'm a fan. I don't think it's as good as either of the other Lilo and Stitch songs we're going to talk about. I didn't include any of the Elvis stuff because it's just too much Elvis stuff, frankly. We're going to have a couple licensed things, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Gemele no Lilo can go right there, I think. Next we have Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride. This is the best song from Lilo and Stitch. There. That's where it goes. Okay. And finally we have Aloha Oi. So, like The Lion Sleeps Tonight, this is an instance where there's a musical moment in the movie that isn't represented properly in the movie's soundtrack. So obviously Aloha Oi, in the context of Lilo and Stitch, it's Nani singing to Lilo, knowing that she's about to have to give her up. So this song that I have here is from I believe, the Disney Hawaiian album, which I believe they primarily use over at their Aulani Resort on Oahu. But it's a representation for me of this musical moment from Lilo and Stitch, and that's kind of how I judge it, as well as it's a pretty song in its own right. It'll go right there. Mainly, again, for how well used it is within the film Lilo and Stitch. We've got Beyond the Sea. This is the song that plays during the credits of Finding Nemo. This is one of those instances where this is more of just like a licensed track, but I associate it so heavily with the movie, and I like it so much that I just ended up including it. It's so groovy, you know? Like, I think I'm at least putting it there. I like it that much. Alright, Treasure Planet. I'm Still Here, Jim's theme. I kind of hate this song. I added this song recently in an effort to get the playlist to 300 songs, but man, I'm listening to this song and I'm like, this is the most just like edgelord Disney song I think is out there, and I just don't like it. It's going there. Like, nope. Just not into it. Sorry, Treasure Planet people. On my way. This is Brother Bear. So it's very much that same, like, Tarzan flavor of Phil Collins song. But it's, like, it was fun. It was catchy. Here. Like, yeah, okay. It's Brother Bear. Home on the Range. So this is, like, You Ain't Home on the Range is, like, the main theme, so to speak. It's kind of what's playing over the title card. More Western than country, if that makes any sense. But I like it. I'm pretty into it. Like, Home on the Range is not a good movie, but I kind of like the songs from it. I'm gonna stop right here, I think. I think that's fair. Then we have Little Patch of Heaven. I think this song is gorgeous. This is definitely more of just a country song, but it's like really good. It's just, I know a place pretty as pie, right where the river bend hits up with the end of the sky. It's left from Nebraska and over a crest, a little patch of heaven way out west. I think I'd rank it above World's Greatest Criminal Mind. Yeah. Yodeladoo is the song that, what's his name? Alameda Slim sings. It's his villain song. It's really goofy and fun. I do enjoy it. Not as much as Little Patch of Heaven. I think right there. Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, the Three Musketeers. This is the last Disney Toon movie to get representation on this playlist. And this one's weird because all the songs are music. It's just adding lyrics to like these classical, like royalty-free tracks. But I think it's fun. This is like the main theme for the Musketeers. I do like it quite a bit. It's also nothing special. I think right there, in between Unbirthday Song and Sing Sweet Nightingale. Love So Lovely. This is a generic love song in this movie. The whole bit is that while this song is happening, the Beagle Boys are trying to murder Minnie. It's cute, but it's kind of forgettable. We're gonna put it there. Petey's King of France. I've tried to make it a point to have a lot of the Mickey Mouse cast somewhere in this playlist, like actually singing. So, you know, I have Goofy easily from a Goofy movie. Mickey and Minnie will come up later. Donald was a little rough, but, you know, he has a couple lines in the Mickey Mouse Club March and Three Caballeros. So he's around. And then Daisy was just out the window. I couldn't find something for Daisy. But Pete gets this little villain song, Petey's King of France. Like, I was born to cheat and lie. I'm a mean, rotten guy. And then he goes into this whole thing about how his mom didn't love him. Really like the song. I think I'll put it right there. Alright, now time for the next generic love song from this movie, Sweet Wings of Love. This one has no redeeming qualities. It's just a boring love song. It goes there, I guess. Chains of Love. There are 3 love songs in this movie. This one's great, because this one's Goofy and, of all characters, Clarabelle singing. And Clarabelle's trying to drown Goofy, and Goofy's like, I'm in love with you. And then she falls in love with him because of that. It is so stupid and fun, and I'm a big fan. You know, sometimes you just gotta let yourself like stupid things. There. Sure. This is the end. This is the best song in this soundtrack. You know the bum 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 bum. It's that song, except this is ridiculing Donald for being a coward. So it's just, this is the end. This is the end. Oh, Donald Duck has left poor Mickey Mouse to drown, and Goofy trusted him, but Donald let him down. We all berate him because we hate him. He is a traitor, vacillator. He's a lousy second-rater. And it keeps going until Donald just gets pissed off. Great, I love it. It's so funny. Best part of the movie, honestly, right there. The opera, basically the opera performance that's happening in the background of the final fight scene. There is that excerpt from, like, Modern Major General. It's cute. There's not really a whole lot to it, but I'd like it more than Sweet Wings of Love. I think I put it right there. One Little Slip, song from Chicken Little, and I just think it kind of bops. And I don't know if it was actually written for this movie, but I feel like it was, because there's a line there about the sky. Well, don't forget about the sky when they all realize this guy's about to try to learn to fly or hit the ground. Right there. Sanctuary. This is the Kingdom Hearts 2 main theme, so we're back in J-pop land. This is my least favorite of all the Utada songs. This song's fine. It's just kind of whatever to me in comparison to the other ones. Yeah, I can go here. That works. Okay. Life is a Highway from Cars. This is obviously like a cover made for Cars, but it slaps so hard that I had to include it. Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. So this is better than One Little Slip. Okay, I think the cutoff there is eye to eye. right? It's not better than Eye to Eye. Okay, Where Is Your Heart At? So this is a song from Meet the Robinsons, and I was looking through the Meet the Robinsons soundtrack for the express purpose of including something from it, and I wasn't quite vibing with anything until I listened to this, and I remembered this is the song the fucking frog sings. And I think that's amazing. And it's a fun little, like, jazzy number. It's just like, you kind of gotta know that it's being sung by a frog to really appreciate it. As with all great music. There. Yeah. And then Le Festine. Okay, I try to avoid putting songs that are exclusively in other languages, especially this one because it's French and I don't know anything about French. I made this exception because it's so good and it's such a pretty song. It's like the only thing you can include from Ratatouille, really. I think I gotta cut it off like right here. So now we've jumped into my Phineas and Ferb era. Here we have the main theme song, Today Is Gonna Be a Great Day. The soundtrack version of this one is weird, because it like extends the song and implements like a different song from the show and just pretends it's all the same song. But I mean, it's the Phineas and Ferb theme, it's pretty good. Let's put it right here. Also, just looking at this, I feel like I'm Wishing / One Song, it should be like 3 spots higher. Nice. Enchanted. Here we have True Love's Kiss, which is, you know, I've been dreaming of a true love's kiss, and a prince I'm hoping comes with this. So this is kind of a parody song, ironically, of what I just mentioned of I'm Wishing / One Song. And I do like it quite a bit. I don't like it more than the original, but as a parody, it functions pretty well. I think I'll put it like here. The Happy Working Song, this is pretty blatantly a parody of Whistle While You Work, and frankly, I think it's better than the original. Because, like, it's not just making fun of the original, it's also like putting a spin on it, because it's like it's a Whistle While You Work, except all the friendly forest creatures are actually the disgusting vermin of New York City. And I think that works really well here, right under I'm Wishing in One Song. And then we have the best song in Enchanted, That's How You Know. This is just a good song. This one isn't even really trying to parody anything, it's just a song that comes about through the natural course of the story being told, I feel like, the most natural song out of all of them. And I think it's really good. I like the message of it, I like the vibe of it, the staging of it in the film, it's very good. We'll put it right there. We have So Close. This one's completely forgettable, and I don't like it. It's the only song that's like not sung by the main characters, and it's such a nothing song. Actually, quick change. This should be above Fidelity Fiduciary Bank. There we go. Very important change, I know. Honestly, probably worse than I'm Still Here. Yeah. Okay, we got a bit more Phineas and Ferb. This is like the season 1 best ofs, if you ask me. First we have Gitchy Gitchy Goo. Phineas and Ferb become a one-hit wonder. Gitchy Gitchy Goo is the best. This song is so catchy. I'd honestly compare it to like the Powerline song. Do I like this more than Eye to Eye? I think I do, actually. I think I'm putting it right there, between Spoonful of Sugar and Go the Distance, which is high praise for Gitchy Gitchy Goo. Busted, this is Candace and Vanessa being the greatest singers in the show. Just another iconic Phineas and Ferb song. I don't want to put the hurt on you, but you better believe me when I tell you that I finally got the dirt on you. You're busted. I think I like this about as much as I like Gitchy Gitchy Goo. This song slaps. Yeah, screw it. It goes above Spoonful of Sugar. Fabulous. 4 different songs in the Love Handle episode. I handpicked these 2 because these are the 2 absolute bangers. I don't need to tell you what you already know. You're the one with style. You're the whole darn show. The other guys play their instruments fine, but next to you, their looks are a crime. I could keep going. Where did I put... Okay, there's the Phineas and Ferb theme song. Definitely better than that. Right under Why Should I Worry? I think that's perfectly fair. And Ain't Got Rhythm. Like, this is peak. Like, it's right up there with Gitchy Gitchy Goo and Busted. Besides, I ain't got rhythm. No, I ain't got rhythm. I said I ain't got rhythm. I ain't got rhythm. You know, I think I'm putting it right here. And I think On the Open Road needs to come down a spot or 2, actually. Like, here. Yeah, I think that's more fitting. Okay. So, Wall-E is all, like, licensed tracks or tracks pulled from other media. But I like them so much, so I got them. So, first is... Put on your Sunday clothes, there's lots of world out there. It's like, it's short, it's fun, it's cute, I do enjoy it. I enjoy most songs in this playlist is the problem that I'm realizing. Here, at least. I do think the other songs are better. Like, It Only Takes a Moment, I think is such a great romantic piece for Wall-E. And obviously, I'm pretty sure this also comes from Hello Dolly. I think it fits so perfectly for Wall-E's as a film. Underrated song, I've decided. It's gonna go right there. And then finally we have La Vie en Rose, Louis Armstrong. This is an unfair inclusion. Probably shouldn't have been included. Where did I end up putting Beyond the Sea? Because I feel like I'm ranking this similarly to how I ranked that. Obviously, La Vie en Rose is fantastic. I think, yeah, ranking it around here is fair. I'm gonna put it above Beyond the Sea. Ponyo! Okay. Ponyo is Studio Ghibli, right? This song, specifically the English version of Ponyo on the Cliff by the Sea, is totally a Walt Disney Records copyright. It goes in the Disney playlist, damn it. And, like, it's so fun. It's like, Ponyo, 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 fishy in the sea. This is the only Studio Ghibli thing on here, but, like, or Ghibli. I'm not sure if it's Ghibli or Ghibli. Correct me on that one. I wanna be corrected on that. But yeah, I love Ponyo. I love this song. I feel like ranking it similarly to The Wonderful Thing About Tiggers. I don't know why. That's an instinct from myself, but it's what I'm going with. A couple more Phineas and Ferb distractions here. We've got the Perry the Platypus theme. It's not as good as the other Phineas and Ferb songs we've talked about, but it's still pretty damn good. I'm a pretty big fan of the Perry the Platypus theme. Yeah, right under the Happy Working song. Come Home Perry. I think it's the worst of the Phineas and Ferb songs we talked about, but I also really like it. There are so many songs I like that are now in the hundreds. This sucks. Okay, right there. Between If I Didn't Have You and One Last Toe. There. That's where Come Home Perry goes. Now we can go back to, like, relatively normal stuff that Disney fans expect to have on a Disney song ranking. Now we're on to Princess and the Frog. So first we have the Down in New Orleans prologue, which is the opening. It's cute. It's pretty. I think it's a great opening to the movie. Great tone setter. That said, it is super short. Right above Morning Report. Yeah. Next, we have the actual full Down in New Orleans. This song slaps unapologetically. Where's it gonna go? This one is such a jam, but you know, it's not much more than a jam. Right there, I think. That's where Down in New Orleans goes. Almost there. Fantastic. Tiana's big I Want song. And it, like, really goes hard. I'm a big fan of Almost There. I don't think I like it more than Down in New Orleans, at least just to listen to on its own. But it is fantastic. Like, I'm at least... It's going above Go the Distance. There. Yeah. Okay. Friends on the Other Side. Killer villain song. One of my favorites. Not better than Hellfire, but better than all the other villain songs we've talked about, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'd like it more than Be Prepared. I think Friends on the Other Side... goes here, I think. When We're Human. I personally am a bigger fan of this song than I feel like other people are. The gang just singing about like what they're gonna do and they're gonna be human is kind of a more generic sort of sidekick song, but like I really like it for some reason. It jams. If it grooves. Here, I honestly like it that much. That said, I am gonna move one jump ahead up a spot. Just above Son of Man. Next up is Gonna Take You There. Okay, this one is less fun. I have no real complaints with it, but it's also just not very memorable to me. So it's on the lower end here. It's like, yeah, I'm really not feeling it. You can go there. Okay. Ma Belle Evangeline. This is my favorite song in the movie. I don't really know why, but I feel like this song, this love song kind of recaptures some of that like really, really classic Disney energy as far as love songs go, because it's just that slow, there's a movement to it. It's not better than So This Is Love right here. I'm that into it. Dig a little deeper. This song's fun. It's sort of like, as far as quality, it's kind of between Gonna Take You There and When We're Human for me. You can go there, between Ponyo and Wonderful Thing About Tiggers. Okay, our one Toy Story 3 song. Toy Story 3 is my second favorite Pixar movie. My first is Inside Out. Inside Out does not make an appearance on this playlist, unfortunately. I have it ranked above Aladdin, so this is the one representation we have from it. It's fine. It's just fine. We're gonna put it, like, there. Yeah. Summer Belongs to You, another Phineas and Ferb distraction. This is my favorite Phineas and Ferb song. It's just, Summer Belongs to You is was such a perfect special, and this song is just such a perfect thesis to, like, the entire point of the show. It's everything the show stands for. It goes here. Such a perfect musical number. I'm a huge fan. Tangled. We made it to Tangled. Okay. When Will My Life Begin? Great number. Now I have to put it in the ranking, because this is a very strong introduction to Rapunzel as a character. Here, I guess? There? Number 50? To commemorate Tangled being the 50th Disney movie? Yeah, sure. That was on purpose for sure, and it's totally gonna stay there. Mother Knows Best is fine. I have no real attachment to it as a villain song or otherwise, but like, it's fun. I'll put it like there. When Will My Life Begin? There was a second reprise, because I guess the first reprise was just deleted from the movie. But Reprise 2 is the, just smell the grass, the dirt, just like I dreamed they'd be. Despite how comparatively shorter this is to, the original version of the song, I think there's so much power in it, in just, this is the musical expression of Rapunzel being free for the first time, that honestly, I think despite the shortened length, it's about as good as the original, and I think I'm just gonna kind of put it in a similar spot. A couple slots under. Next up is I've Got a Dream. It's good, it's fun, I enjoy, I'm feeling it right around, I think right there. That's fair. Number 100 for I've Got a Dream. The healing incantation, so this is, the flower gleam and glow, let your power shine, make the clock reverse, bring back what once was mine. It's fine. Obviously, it's more of a functional song in the film than anything. It's literally the thing that makes Rapunzel's powers work. But it's pretty. I like listening to it. We're gonna put it there. Yeah. Next up is Mother Knows Best Reprise. This is the best song in Tangled, because it turns what was like a soft villain song into a full villain song, and it's super cool and kind of creepy and uncomfortable, and it's in the best ways, and I love it. I think it goes right here between A Whole New World and Busted. There. I See the Light. This is the big love song. It's fine. I do, in fact, like it. This is just kind of how I feel about the Tangled soundtrack. Yes, I do enjoy. I guess it's just, replacement level Disney music, I suppose. I'm just I hear I See the Light, I'm yes, this is good Disney song. It doesn't hold that much meaning to me. I think it goes there. I made a bunch of Tangled fans angry. Anyway, Winnie the Pooh 2011. Just picked the 2 songs that felt the most evocative of that movie. So here we have the Baxen song. The thing I like about this song is that the entire Winnie the Pooh cast kind of gets to join in a big ensemble number. I like ensemble numbers. And it's fun, and I enjoy. Maybe there. The Baxen song. Yeah. We have Everything is Honey. This is Pooh hallucinating honey. And I really like the way this song opens with just the honey, 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 honey. There's too many songs. I regret. There's too many songs and I just cannot sift through them anymore. There's just too much shit. I don't know at this point. I'm a little fried. It'll go there. That's where Everything is Sunny goes. Okay. If you don't like Marvel, I am sorry. There are 4 Marvel Cinematic Universe songs in here. This is the first one, Star Spangled Man from Captain America: The First Avenger. Hey, Captain America is a show tune thing. They're parading him around to sell war bonds. It's fun. It's Captain America's main little jingle for a bit. Criticism is meaningless when there are 300 songs to rank. Wait, I'm actually losing my mind a little bit. There's too many songs! Actually, yeah, okay, above that. Cool. There. More Phineas and Ferb stuff. These are all songs from Phineas and Ferb Across the Second Dimension. Everything's Better with Perry. Opening number. We consider every day a plus to spend it with a platypus. We're always so ecstatic, cause he's semi-aquatic. Feel pretty similar to this as I do to Come Home Perry. A little better. You go there. Okay. What next? Summer, where do we begin? I really liked this song when I was younger, and then I listened to it again, and I was like, it's just okay. Summer Belongs to You is better. Full merit for being a little interesting, so it'll go right there. There. Summer, where do we begin? Cool. Robot Riot. Okay, this one slaps. This is the only, actual Love Handle song I included. It says, a robot riot, I'm gonna trip you up, I'm gonna take you down, I'm gonna take you to the chop shop downtown, I will deactivate you, because I kinda hate you, and it's actually metal as fuck. I'm into it. I think I'll put it there, above eye to eye. Okay. Muppets. Okay, I included Muppets. If you don't like that I included Muppets, I am sorry. I tried to only include stuff from, the actual Disney-produced movies. But since I don't really like the soundtrack to the 2011 one, I ended up just grabbing the Muppet Show theme and Rainbow Connection from that 2011 movie. Muppet Show theme. It is a good theme song. I enjoy. It is silly and goofy and fun. Where do you go? I don't know where you go. This project is meaningless. You go there. Okay. Rainbow Connection. Best Muppet song, obviously. Okay, I actually really love this specific rendition of Rainbow Connection, because it starts with Kermit just doing the banjo solo, then Miss Piggy comes in for the second verse, it becomes a duet, and then for the final round, all of us under its spell, that's when all the Muppets come in, and then it turns into a big ensemble number. In there, it cuts back to Kermit solo, then Animal brings everyone back in with a big drum solo, slaps so hard, love it. Amazing song. Honestly, yeah, number 5. Good job, Rainbow Connect. Full send on the Muppets for that one. That, re-centered me a little, being able to talk about how good I think that song is. Okay, Touch the Sky. This is the song from Brave. Great song. Love it. I don't have much more to say than that. Right there. Yeah. Okay, we made it to Frozen. Frozen Heart. Excellent opening number. Perfectly sets the tone there. I really like the song. Just the, and you know, it's like the friggin' baritone bass song, but it's not a villain song, and it's just like the whew. I like that vibe. Alright. Do You Want to Build a Snowman? Great song. I never got burned out on Frozen the way other people did. Like, it's not my favorite movie in the world or anything, but like, I enjoy it. So like, do you want to build a snowman? Yeah, still into it. Still love it. I'll put it right there. Yeah, do you want to build a snowman? Cool. For the first time in forever, less good. It's fine, you know? Perfectly serviceable. I want song. Like, I get it. It's still good. Like, I feel similarly to it as Just Around the River Bend, actually. It's like, this is a solid I want song, and that is all I think of it, truly. I will put it above Just Around the River Bend. Love is an Open Door. This song, of all the songs in Frozen, that's probably the one I'm most sick of. It kind of just drills into your brain and doesn't let go. It's still, like, good, though. Like, I don't hate it adamantly. Here. Yeah, that's where Love is an Open Door goes. Next up, Let It Go. Big showstopper. Totally deserved all the credit that it gets. It's Let It Go. It's an absolute banger. Like, it's the best song in Frozen. It'll go there. Yeah, that's where Let It Go goes. Reindeers Are Better Than People. It's cute, it's funny, it's Jonathan Groff. That is the entirety of my critique. It's gonna go there. In Summer. Cute, fun. I enjoyed it the first time. After the first time, I was kind of like, okay, I get it. I guess I'm just a little bit like, Olaf was never a favorite of mine. So I'll put In Summer, like, it's better than Love is an Open Door. It's gonna go, like, there. For the first time in forever, Reprise. This is Anna and Elsa singing at her palace. Please go back home, your life awaits, go enjoy the sun and open up the gates. And then Anna's like, you did an Eternal Winter. And Elsa's like, wah. I love this song because it's Elsa being, like, edgy and Anna being way too Disney. There, I guess. Fixer Upper. I don't hate this song. I feel like a lot of people do, and I don't really get it. I thought the song was fun and kind of delightful. Like, I like it more than For the First Time in Forever. Not much more, but, like, I like it more than that. It's just a fun little song. Like, why not? Like, well, just, why not, you know? Yeah, there. Okay. Now we're on to Muppets Most Wanted. We're doing a sequel. Banger. You have to take meta humor at a very specific angle for me to be into it, and this is one of the angles that I really appreciate. Which is, you know, basically, like, if you do it in song, I like it. The studio wants more while they wait for Tom Hanks to make Toy Story 4. And then Toy Story 4 actually happened and fulfilled the joke of this stupid song. There. The interrogation song. This is a song I liked better before I got it and put it in my playlist. Now listening to it on my playlist, I'm like, it's still fun, but not as fun as I remember. I think the visuals and the whole just vibe of the scene help it a lot more than just the song on its own. But still good, still fun. Right there. It's been a long time. This is from Captain America the Winter Soldier, but it was perhaps more famously used in Avengers Endgame over the ending sequence and the credits. It's just a nice, old-timey romantic song for Captain America and Peggy to dance to. And I really like it. Believe it or not, if you couldn't tell, I like the old-timey romantic songs. There, right above Gitchy Gitchy Goo. Try Everything. This is the Shakira song from Zootopia. It's fine. It's just kind of a pop song. Not really feeling it here. Yeah, I really like Zootopia, but this song is just whatever. Moana, Where You Are, establishing number. This is a good establishing number. I'm a fan. Moana, kind of like Tangled, feels a bit like replacement level Disney to me in a couple ways. This song is definitely like that for me. I'll put it there. Alright, how far I'll go. Best song in the movie, probably. Like, it's a pretty iconic I Want song. Pretty damn good. I'll put it there. Yeah, okay. We Know the Way. It is cool. That's all I have to say. Honestly, don't have much attachment to this one. It's the song the ancestors sang. What if we put it between the two savages for no reason? We'll put it, like, there. Nah, it deserves a little more than that. We'll put it, like, there. You're Welcome. Maui's song. This is the best song in the movie. Like, this song's so much fun. I'm a big fan. But, you know, I'll put it above How Far I'll Go. I'll even put it above Do You Want to Build a Snowman? And that might be as far as it goes, though. Right there. Shiny's cool. I like Shiny. This ain't replacement level Disney. This is like a wild, random villain song, and I'm a big fan of it. Still not as good as How Far I'll Go, and You're Welcome, but at least it's way more distinct than those two, if you ask me. We'll put it right by Oogie Boogie's song, I think. It's pretty damn good. And then I Am Moana. This song, I'm pretty torn on. The message is a good message. I think it's kind of narratively unsatisfying, though, for the answer to Who Am I to be I Am Moana. It's like, yeah, we knew that. We knew that already. But it's fine. I'm just being an ass. We'll put it, like, there. We have Wind in My Hair. This is the main theme of the Tangled series. It first appeared in the movie pilot, Tangled Before Ever After. I haven't seen Tangled the series in its entirety, but I've heard some of the music, and I really liked it, so what I ended up doing was picking one song from each season to include. This is my season 1 song. It's the worst one of the 3 that I picked. Tangled fans, you could probably guess what the other 2 songs are. But, like, it good there. Right under the Muppet Show theme. DuckTales theme. Specifically, this is from the DuckTales reboot. Obviously, you saw I didn't have any other Disney Afternoon stuff in there just because I didn't grow up with it. Darkwing Duck theme. Reboot that show and bring in a fresher version of the theme. I will snatch up the Darkwing Duck theme immediately. But for now, all we get is DuckTales. It is going straight to the top, though, because the DuckTales theme slaps so hard. You didn't need me to tell you that. I mean, come on. DuckTales, woohoo! Every day they're out there making DuckTales, woohoo! Yeah, it goes right there. It goes to number 6, between Rainbow Connection and A Star Is Born. That's how good the DuckTales theme is. Coco! We gotta talk about Coco. Okay, Remember Me. Fantastic song. Specifically, I have the Ernesto de la Cruz version. We're gonna count, like, just the way the song is used throughout the whole damn movie, even though the lyrics don't change. You know what? I think I'm willing to put it right there. It's so good. Obviously, the way the song and our understanding of the song transforms throughout the movie is fantastic. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Everyone knows Juanita. This is cute. I enjoy. It's pretty damn short, though. You can go here. Yeah, I think that's fair. Un Poco Loco. I love this song. This song is so fun and good. I love that they added it to the PhilharMagic recently. Like, hell yeah. You make me un poco loco, un poquitito loco. The way you keep me guessing. I'm nodding and I'm yesing. I'll count it as a blessing that I'm only un poco loco. There. Yeah, between Busted and How Far I'll Go. The World is Mi Familia. Kind of bad, not gonna lie. It's just a short little song that, like, is basically meaningless. There. La Llorona. Song completely in a different language. I actually kind of know Spanish. Believe it or not, I am of Hispanic descent. So, like, I understand some parts of the song, and I'm able to sing along to it fairly well. Sing-along ability, not affected for this one. And it's a really pretty song, which is odd, because it's not like one of those slower songs, but, you know. Probably still below Un Poco Loco. There. Proud Corazon. Honestly, one of my favorite songs from Coco. I just like it. I guess I like these nice ending culmination songs, you know? And this is just, because a lot of these just have reprises of the main song, and this one is like a new thing, and I like that. I think I'll put it like there. I really like it. This video is going to be completely meaningless by the end, because not only am I ranking so many things that where they place becomes almost meaningless, but also, like, music is such a subjective thing that, like, what is even the point? At this point, sunk cost fallacy is the only thing keeping me going. These are the theme songs for The Incredibles that were established in Incredibles 2. So you know how they have the little scenes where they're hanging out with Winston Endeavor and he's like singing their theme song? They actually like wrote the full theme songs and put it on the albums, and I think that's so cool, and I got them all. So they have one for Elastigirl, Frozone, and Mr. Incredible. Elastigirl's is the best one. Like, it's really, if you haven't heard these, listen to them all right now. They're jamming. Here Comes Elastigirl around here. That's a good cutoff there. Frozone's, which is down here, Chill or Be Chilled. It's still got a groove to it that I'm feeling. It's a very different vibe from the other two, because this one's much slower. There, between Mickey Mouse March and the Whoop De Duper Bounce. Alright. And then finally we have Mr. Incredibles, which is right here, Pow Pow Pow. Definitely the worst of the 3, but still fun. I still enjoy it. Probably like here. Ralph Breaks the Internet, we get a place called Slaughter Race. Vanellope's song, Vanellope's princess song that she so rightfully earned. This song is great. I actually really, really love it. Again, it's kind of like Enchanted. This is like a purposeful Disney parodying itself. Right there, actually. Yeah. Place called Slaughter Race, between This Is the End and The World's Greatest Criminal Mind. Cool. Okay. We have our last pair of Kingdom Hearts songs. These both come from Kingdom Hearts 3. First is Face My Fears, which is Hikaru Tada's collaboration with Skrillex. This is the opening theme. It's good. I like it more than Sanctuary at the very least. When I first heard it, I definitely wasn't into the clearly Skrillex-inspired stuff, but I've grown more fond of it, and I do really like the main hook of this one. Right there, actually. Don't Think Twice, which is actually the credits theme for Kingdom Hearts 3. This is my favorite song to come out of Hikaru Utada for Kingdom Hearts. It moved me, you know? It's such a simple song. I don't know, something about it. I think it's mostly the music on this one, because the lyrics are kind of nothing. But, like, I like this one more than Simple and Clean. Right there. Waiting in the Wings. So this is Tangled the series. This is season 2, or Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure. I don't know when that title change happened, but yeah. Gorgeous song. I don't know the full context of this story. I've mostly just heard this song in isolation, but it's such a good song. I love it so much. I think it goes there, between Prince Ali and Zero to Hero. I think that's fair. Frozen 2, All Is Found, is a pretty good number. I like the tone that it establishes. And you know, Frozen 2 is a movie that I really don't like all that much, but kind of like Pocahontas, I'm like, it's kind of saved by its soundtrack. I think its soundtrack is pretty damn good. I think right here. Alright, next up is Some Things Never Change. It's a nice big ensemble number. I always love the big ensemble number. This one is fine. You can go there. On My Way needs to be lower. There we go. I fixed it. Okay. Into the Unknown. Big showstopper. For a good reason. It's really good. Where did I put Let It Go, actually? I don't think it's quite as iconic as Let It Go. There, I think, between Feed the Birds and Arabian Nights. When I am older, if I wasn't tired of Olaf with In Summer, I'm definitely tired of him now. It's fine. I shouldn't judge it too harshly. It's gonna go here. There. That's when I Am Older is gonna go. Lost in the Woods. This one slaps, actually. This, I'm a big fan. We talked about the 4 horsemen of Yikes. This is like the 4 horsemen of the boy bands. And Lost in the Woods is like, yeah, I kind of dig it. Like, I'm not a boy band person unless it's a parody of boy bands, in which case I'm a boy band person. Unfortunately, we don't get one of our 4 horsemen because the Gravity Falls album, it's just been released on vinyl. It's not actually been released digitally. I would pick that up so fast if that existed. Oh my god. But so, we don't get several times. There. Yeah, that's where Lost in the Woods goes. Cool. Show Yourself. I like this more than Into the Unknown. I think this is the better Elsa song in Frozen 2. Honestly, I think this is better than Let It Go. Like, again, the actual, like, story of Frozen 2 is garbage. I do not like it. But this song actually tricks me into liking it for a split second. It's going right there. The Next Right Thing. This song sucks. I hate this song. It's the most just like, I am sad the song. This is the first 2 lines about how I'm sad. And now I'm gonna stop being sad and do the right thing. And I'm just like, how freaking boring. I don't like the song at all. So there it goes. Okay. Another Tangled the series thing. Nothing Left to Lose. So this is the Season 3 song that I picked out. Varian and Cassandra duet. I am a huge fan of this track. It's not as good as Waiting in the Wings, but it's pretty damn good. And also the spinning animation there is spectacular. Even if you don't care about this show, I'd still recommend listening to the song. And if you're here because of Kingdom Hearts stuff, Fruitoon for the last March Caprice did an amazing animatic to this song of Riku and Anti-Aqua. It is so good. I'm going to try and remember to link it in the description. It's a perfect showcase of how friggin' cool this song is. I think we're going to put it right there. Next up, Nothing Can Stop Us Now. We finally get our last Disney theme park song. This is from the very recent Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and finally gets us our Hollywood Studios representation, as well as being a song that Mickey, Minnie, and Pluto get to sing during. And I really like it. Also representing that this new modern era of Mickey Mouse shorts that I hope we've all grown fond of, because I've been enjoying them a lot. I think right there. Chop Away at My Heart, a Candace Against the Universe album, which is a movie I do not like, but the song actually comes from the show Milo Murphy's Law, a show that I do not like. This song's really good. This is part of our boy band horsemen, the Lumberzacks. This song goes so hard. Maybe all the boy band songs are just gonna end up there. We'll see. This is from the WandaVision Disney Plus series, and Agatha All Along. I still am quite fond of WandaVision. I really like this number. It's really goofy and fun. There. Yeah. Encanto, the Family Madrigal. This is a song that I didn't love when I first heard it, and then on repeat listens, when I like figured out the words and actually fully understood what was going on. I think this song's really freaking good. In fact, we're gonna put it right there. Waiting on a Miracle, very good I Want song for Mirabel. I like it more than the Family Madrigal. There. Yeah. Alright, now we get to like the really iconic Encanto stuff. Surface Pressure, absolute banger. Everything about it really. Like it's a bop, it's a groove, I love the lyrics, I love the messaging. Full marks, big thumbs up. I'm gonna put it between Jack's Obsession and what's this? So we're gonna split up that little Nightmare Before Christmas duo. Cool. We Don't Talk About Bruno. I've got a basic opinion on this. It's the best song in Encanto. It's like easily. We don't talk about Bruno, no, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno. I really, really love this song. I think I'm putting it right there, between Part of Your World and The Bells of Notre Dame. I'm kind of shocked that something's making it into the top 5 this late in the game, but it's We Don't Talk About Bruno. What else can I do? This is Isabella's song. It's really good. I think this one is a bit more, gets less hype than the other two we just talked about, but I honestly, like, not far off from those two. I think it's pretty damn good. Here. Yeah. And I think Busted needs to go up a spot or two. Hang on. Yeah, okay. Dos Oruguitas. This song should not have been nominated for the Oscar. Like, it's fine, I get it, but man, it's the background song. It's not sung by any of the characters. It's just kind of a mood setter. Ay, mariposas, nos aguanten más, hay que crecer, partir y volver, hacia adelante seguirás, ya son milagros, rompiendo crisalidas. I don't even know if I did that right. It'll go right there. Yeah. All of you, again, I really like the big ending, like, finality numbers, but this one is a bit underwhelming to me of that genre. It's just like not as fun or interesting as a lot of those other ones. There. Colombia Mi Encanto. I like this more than Dos Oruguitas for sure. It's just more fun. Not by much though. I think it goes like there. Final of the 4 boy band horsemen. This is For Town, of course. We have Nobody Like You. I specifically picked the version from the end of the movie where they're singing along with Maymay's aunts and grandmother. It's good. It's fun. I'll never not be your ride or die. Alright. Like, it's good. It's catchy. I get it. Actually, quick thing. I think this needs to drop a spot or two. There. Okay. Fixed it. I think these two should probably go up. And no, this needs to go down further. This is being held together with duct tape. You know what? There. That's where it'll go. Alright, next up, They're the Clades. Most recent Walt Disney Animation Studios as making this a Strange World. This is the opening number. We're doing the whole comic booky thing. It's fine. It's a goofy little fun. It's like it's not ranking very high. It's going like there. And finally, final song on the playlist, most recent thing, the song from the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, our final Marvel track. I needed something Guardians of the Galaxy on here because the music of Guardians of the Galaxy is such a big part of that property's identity. But like, I didn't want to get any of the friggin' licensed tracks because like, how am I supposed to determine which of the licensed tracks to get? It's like there's a million. It's like all licensed tracks, and then they come out with the holiday special. Here's an original song. It's super fun. I love Christmas, obviously. I don't know what Christmas is, but Christmas time is here. And it's a fun, like, rock song, and it's totally in line with the rest of the Guardian stuff. It's a weird Christmas thing. So down. Hang on. This needs to be, like, a spot lower. I think I'd put it here. Yeah. That's everything. That's all 300 songs ranked. Holy hell. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. I'm gonna see what interesting data we can pull from this, and then we'll wrap up. Where's like my cutoff of songs that I think are really great? So basically, if you're in the top 100, you're an absolute banger and I adore you. If you're in the top 200, I really like you. I still like most of these. A lot of them are just little songs, and that's why they're down here. Fathoms Below should be a little higher. There, that's our new cutoff. Yeah, the rest, these ones, I don't care as much about. This is finally where we're at songs that I don't care about. Okay. There we go. So, a couple final thoughts as well as some data gathering. I'm so surprised and not surprised that I Won't Say I'm in Love ended up at number 1. I didn't really talk about it. I have never thought of that song as like my favorite Disney song, and yet I look at what's below it and I'm like, yeah, no, I wouldn't have any of these ranked above it. So I guess it is. So that's very strange for me. I now have an answer to what my favorite Disney song is, and it's not something that I'm like, yes, this was always my favorite Disney song, and I just didn't want to admit it. It's just like, no, I just pit them all against each other, and this is what ended up on top, and that's fine. Like, not a super passionate answer. Like, if I were to, I guess if I were to more earnestly answer the question, I would probably take this entire, like, top 15, top 20, and call those all, like, these are all my number one favorite Disney songs. But where's the fun in that? We came here to pick out a winner, and I Won't Say I'm in Love from Hercules is absolutely the winner. There is definitely, especially in the top 100, a pretty big lean towards Renaissance stuff and modern stuff compared to classic Disney stuff. That's sort of a natural thing when it comes to talking about Disney music. You know, I really appreciate all the classic music. I had mostly nice things to say about it. But at the end of the day, I just think, you know, Disney kind of perfected their musical capabilities later on in their run. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about this this mess of data as we have here. So what I did was I took every song from any given movie, got wherever it placed in the ranking, and then averaged out those placements to kind of get a list of basically each movie or franchise ranked by soundtrack. These are the raw numbers with no adjustments made. I also just lumped in the stage musical stuff for any of the movies just together with the movie stuff. I included all of the TV series Tangled stuff with the movie Tangled stuff. I think I merged Frozen and Frozen 2. All the Pooh franchise stuff is together. However, I wasn't really satisfied with this list. I felt like there were too many superfluous outliers, certain things just throwing the numbers off that I felt like this list doesn't really reflect my opinions on each of these movies' soundtrack, so I made an adjusted list. These numbers over on the right column here that I've just uncovered, these are the numbers for the adjusted list. So this is I removed any stage musical stuff that I felt like for a lot of it was either, for in the cases of Aladdin, Hunchback, and Lion King was somewhat unfairly inflating their numbers, and in the case of Beauty and the Beast was unfairly bringing that number down. Removed a lot of outlier songs, things like really short reprises. So this adjusted list, I am much more comfortable with. These adjusted numbers, this much more closely reflects my actual opinion if I were to rank all of these movies by soundtrack. Now, it's not perfect. There are a couple weird things. So I made a letterbox list, which you should be seeing right now, and there should be a link in the description below, that very accurately, final say on the matter, is my list of these movies ranked by soundtracks. Generally speaking, I moved the Winnie the Pooh soundtracks down a bit because I realized in this playlist I've basically just selected the ones I like and not really addressed the entirety of those movie soundtracks, so I felt like unfair that they were as high as they were. I also basically completely just swapped Cinderella and Lady and the Tramp placement on the list because I just felt like, you know, Bella Notte and He's a Tramp are great, but I just feel like Lady and the Tramp's bad song should bring it down more than the data shows, and I think Cinderella's good song should bring it up more than the data shows. And then I think I also switched Snow White and Pinocchio, just to, and those two are back-to-back on the list, so, that's fine. And I also added a couple movies that didn't really have as much representation on this playlist for one reason or another, but they was pretty much all ended up on the bottom, so, Aristocats, Sleeping Beauty, Sword in the Stone, Oliver and Company, movies like that. Overall, I'm pretty happy with how the data panned out. One thing I was very surprised to see was that Aladdin was number one. And I said that Aladdin's my favorite Walt Disney Animation Studios movie, but I was never really as enamored by its soundtrack. But I guess the number's so high because Aladdin doesn't really have any stinkers, if you think about it. I think its lowest ranked thing was the One Jump Ahead reprise, which in this readjusted number I took out because it felt like an unfair outlier. But everything else slaps. Even if they're not in the top 10, I mean, Prince Ali is right here at number 12. Friend Like Me, right here at 28. Arabian Nights, right there, 37. A Whole New World, right there, 53. And then I think that just leaves the Prince Ali reprise, which is at 75. And that's, pretty much all the songs. I think the only one really missing is One Jump Ahead, which is right there at 80. So, they're all very, very highly ranked, and that's not even taking into account, Proud of Your Boy and High Adventurer from the musical. So I guess I didn't even register it, but, Aladdin's my favorite movie, believe it or not. I actually do really like its soundtrack. It's not a situation of extremes. It's a situation of all the songs are good, and it gets so far on just not having a bad song or comparatively bad song. Like, compare that to Hercules, which, you know, a song from Hercules is in our #1 spot, but like One Last Hope is bringing it down, and that's like a pretty significant number. And like in the case of Hunchback, it's like A Guy Like You, Court of Miracles are bringing that number down. So yeah, I'm a little surprised by it, honestly, but I'm happy to put Aladdin at the top. Like, I love Aladdin. Some other things I was a little shocked by. I'm shocked that Frozen ended up below Tangled, even after this new number where I took out the series songs, because I really like the good Frozen songs, and then I remember, like, In Summer exists, Fixer Upper exists, Love is an Open Door exists, and I'm like, oh yeah, like, I do like the Frozen numbers, but there are a lot of big numbers that I don't love. So yeah, I think that's about it for this project. Hey, so I'm an aged buffoon. This is a month later. I'm on the other side of editing this behemoth, most of it anyway. You've made it this far through this almost 2-hour adventure. Sincerely, thank you so much for watching. This is such a stupid and like time-consuming thing that I ended up doing. I'm really glad that you stuck it out this whole thing with me, especially through that relatively less exciting data exploration, but I wanted to include it because I don't know, stuff like that is interesting to me. I would really appreciate it if after all this stupid work that I put in that you like, subscribe, comment. Obviously, just don't do anything that you don't want to do, but like, it'd be nice. I'd enjoy it. It would make me smile. I've got other Disney content if you want to check that out. Thanks for watching. See ya for something much smaller probably next time. Bye.